Okay, so after we all know that Filmora got rid of the stock media, or what way they used to have partners here, and now when you click, it wants to take you to a website, so they're holding your hand since you don't know how to click pexels.com. Now, they have their own sources. I'm not gonna say they are not kinda okay. You can search here for stuff that is, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't work, and they try the AI image. But you have to click here, try to search Filmora online resources. And when you click that, it will reload and give you, I don't know, couple dancing. This is just one of those things. But as you see, it's extremely limited. It is extremely limited, but just I wanted to show you really quick that Filmora has some. So when you search, again, I'm gonna click this whatever here that came up. You click those online sources, you'll see it has a lot. But now let's jump to Kdenlive, because that's the whole point of this video. Now Kdenlive has pexels, not as easy as it was on Filmora. That you have to know from now. Kdenlive, as you probably know or not, is open source and free. So you don't need to pay anything for it. There's no money here. It's completely open source and it works on Linux too. We'll see it in a minute as well. But in Kdenlive, in order to bring the resources or online resources, you have to go to View, and when you drop down, go to Online Resources right here and click it. And when you click that, then Online Resources will appear right here. In my case, I just placed them in this kind of container because I have Clip Monitor and the library here. At the online resources, you have free sounds, Internet Archive movies, Pexels photos, Pexels videos, and Pixabay photos. Pexels video is what we're looking for. And I'm going to put Canon, just the cameras, and hit enter. And as you see, you have a lot of these thingies right here. But now if you take this window out of here, let me show you a quick trick of the trade, just like that. Usually usually I put this on a different window because, you know, I have the quad monitor set up and I like to see it that way. But in your case, you can just place it back in the container like we had it here. And that would be more than enough for most of us. And for example, you want to grab this one right here. You can either hit preview right here and it shows you what the video is. This is not in full quality right now. But when you export it, you can get it in full quality, or you can get the clip monitor out of there and place it here. So it's easier for you to preview. As you see, we click here, for example, and it goes to preview on this second one right here. That is how easy it is. But if you want to use this, you have to hit import and you choose the resolution. This one has a 1920 by 1080, the highest. Hit OK, and you hit add. You can add it to a folder of your choosing if you want to. Just dedicate a folder, I guess, to these clips. And I'm gonna hit free clips right here. Hit save. I mean, as I told you, it's not exactly perfect, so don't expect that. And then where that is right here. Just grab this clip from here and drop it here. Or otherwise, you can click here, for example, hit preview, and when it starts playing, you can just hit import, save it again like we said before, or you can continue without it. You hit this, hit OK, continue without choosing all that stuff and options and all that good stuff. Then you can grab it from here again, just like we did with the other one. But as I told you, it is not as kind of straightforward as Filmora used to have it. It's unfortunate that Filmora went in that route. I still don't believe that they did it to create more diverse sources. That just doesn't make sense to me. How do you create diverse sources by removing those sources? I don't understand. It makes zero sense to me, but that's their decision and there's nothing we can do about it. I just hope they change it and bring back what they used to have, the online sources, because it was so much easier to just drag it from there and drop it here, and the preview was quite easy. Now, one thing I hope whoever is working on Kdenlive, I hope they add the ability to, when you just click here, it goes directly to preview without having to hit preview. That would make a huge difference. So if you click the clip here to go right here, it would be much easier. Instead of doing the whole preview and waiting for it and all that, just make it click. It downloads on the background. and then you have it here directly by itself. And you can just, instead of having to download it manually and all that, just make the download automatic on a folder that you can either do by default or leave the user choose a folder. Then the file can be grabbed from here. So you just grab it and drop it like Filmora used to have. But hey, in Kdenlive we don't have that. Even though Kdenlive is quite full-featured and you can even make professional stuff with it. This is not a software that you can just say, oh, because it's free, maybe it's not good. Oh, no. You would be completely wrong here. Kdenlive has so much stuff on it. So yeah, that's just how I see it. And yeah, you have more features here that you can put in or out or that. However you want to do it. That's a media browser. You can really make Kdenlive a huge professional grade video editor. This is full of features. It has a lot of stuff on it, but unfortunately, it needs to work this part right here. If they change this here, that would be so much helpful. And with that said, let's jump into the Linux and what I saw in Linux, which is exactly the same. One thing Linux has an advantage when you're inside Kdenlive, these titles right here actually have a thumbnail. Instead of just title, you will see a thumbnail. That is absolutely great. That's why I use Kdenlive on Linux most of the time. So let's get in there real quick. And here we are on Linux. This is exactly Linux Mint. Just updated it. And yep, I use Kdenlive here too. Sometimes Shotcut, but mostly Kdenlive when I'm on Linux, whether it's in my laptops or my main PC. And it is the same story just like on Windows. You go here to View and drop down to Online Sources right here, and it will get the online sources here on the side. And let me put them on the side really quick so we have them the same as in Windows, and you can rearrange these other parts. That doesn't really matter. And here you have free sound, Internet Archive movies, Pexels photos, Pexel videos, and Pixabay. We're gonna go Pexels photos or videos, and let me just type Canon, I guess, and just let it rip. As you see, boom, you have all the sources from Pexel's videos that contain Canon. That is actually beautiful. Now, of course, there might be more when you go to Pexel's itself, and this is page 2. That was just page 1, and this is page 2. You can go page 3. This is a lot, by the way. This is not something that you can just sniff on. Look at that. You can zoom in to see the thumbnails a little bit bigger, and that's just how easy it is. For example, we want this one here, and I'm just gonna download it. Boom, just like that. You can preview it here or import it directly. Click OK, click Add, and you can download it wherever you like to. Oh, and the cool part here is that, for example, you can choose what resolution this video is available on. And let's say you want to go with 1080 1920, click it and you hit OK. And you can be aware that the usage of the resource may be restricted, license terms, and we all know that. Click Don't Ask Again, and you just hit Add. And wherever you want to, I don't know, download the clips temporarily or forever, that is completely up to you. And click Save. Boom. And now you have it right here. So what this video is, I have no idea, but it is something. So somebody recorded that, and so on and so forth. For example, let's say this one that we wanted before. Same thing, click import, and we're just going to drop it there. Boom. And now the clip is right here. So that's how you get your stuff here, I guess. And let me get the project notes out. And you have the project bin here. The files will come in here, of course. If you know Kdenlive, probably you know where that goes, and you can just, let's say you want to grab this and put it on timeline, boom, and you have it right there on the timeline itself. I make this one smaller because we don't need it as much, and that's just how it works. It's as easy as that, but again, it's not as easy as it was on Filmora, unfortunately, because on Filmora was just drag and drop. I just hope somebody at Kdenlive makes that possible. With that said, I just hope you learned something, and I hope you found value in this video, and we will see you next time. Please like and subscribe, and bye!